Have you ever felt that deep in your bones kind of tired? You know, the kind that a full 8 hours of sleep just doesn't seem to touch? It's a feeling a lot of us have, but it can be really tough to put into words. Well, it's called emotional exhaustion. And in this explainer, we're going to get into what it is, where it comes from, and why it feels so incredibly heavy.
This really just says it all, doesn't it? This isn't about being tired from a long day at work or a tough workout. No, this is more of a soul-deep exhaustion, one that just kind of hangs around in the quiet moments long after your body should have bounced back.
So to really get a handle on this feeling, we've got to figure out where it's coming from. And that's super important because once you know the real source of the problem, you can start looking for the right solution. And believe me, it's usually about more than just trying to get more sleep.
Exactly. This isn't about your muscles aching. I mean, sure, it can show up physically, but its roots, they go way, way deeper than that. It's the kind of fatigue that feels like it's been woven right into who you are.
And this is probably why it's so hard to explain, even to yourself. It's not some sharp, obvious pain you can point to. It's more like this quiet, constant weight that just settles deep inside you, and it slowly changes your mood, your motivation, how you see everything.
I mean, this is the million-dollar question, right? You do everything you're supposed to. You go to bed on time, you get your hours in, maybe you even sleep late on a weekend. But you open your eyes and boom, that heavy feeling is still right there with you.
And here it is, the heart of the matter. The energy you're missing isn't physical, it's emotional. It's what happens when you've been carrying a massive mental and emotional load for way too long, without any real chance to put it down and recharge.
So what is this invisible weight we're talking about? Okay, in this next part, let's actually break down some of these unseen burdens that are quietly draining our emotional batteries. The first layer is just this constant, low-level effort of keeping everything and everyone afloat. You know, being the planner, the problem solver, the person who makes sure the ship doesn't sink. It's like this non-stop hum of responsibility in the background of your mind.
This is what people often call the mental load. It's all that brain power spent on remembering everything for everyone. We're talking birthdays, doctor's appointments, project deadlines, what you're out of at the grocery store. You basically become the human hard drive for your entire circle. And this one goes even deeper. It's not just about remembering tasks. It's about managing feelings. It's anticipating what might go wrong or what might cause a conflict, all so you can protect the peace for the people around you. And that kind of work, it is absolutely draining.
All of this can lead to something we could call being strong by default. It's when that role of being the strong one is just kind of assigned to you. It's expected. It wasn't really a choice you made. And that can turn strength from something that empowers you into this heavy, relentless job you can't quit.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, the answer is simple. Just stop and rest. But for a lot of people feeling this, it is not that easy. Let's talk about the internal battle that kicks off the moment you even try to take a break.
This question just hits the nail on the head. It's that nagging feeling that you can't just rest because you're tired. It feels like you need a doctor's note, a signed permission slip, a justifiable official reason. You feel like you need permission, and usually it's from yourself.
This chart really breaks down that gap between what we're feeling on the inside and what's actually true. On the left, you see what we feel, guilt. But the reality on the right, it's just exhaustion. We feel like we need to apologize for our own needs, when the simple truth is we've just hit a very normal, very human limit.
So what's the way out of this? Well, it starts with a really important shift in how we think about it, moving away from trying to explain our exhaustion and towards simply accepting it.
And this, right here, is the absolute key. The first step isn't about finding the perfect words to make other people understand. It's about giving yourself the permission to acknowledge that what you're feeling is real, it's valid. No excuses, no justification needed.
Let's look at the real roots of this kind of exhaustion. See, it's not always from having a packed schedule. So often it comes from feeling too much, from holding too much for others, and from the quiet, unseen effort of just being the person everyone counts on.
So as we wrap this up, there's one really important thing I want you to hold on to. If any of this has been ringing true for you, if you are feeling that deep tiredness that sleep just can't seem to fix, seriously, let that sink in for a second. Feeling this way is not a sign that you've failed or that you're not good enough. It's not a character flaw.
It is the completely logical result of giving and caring so much for so long. And I want to leave you with this final thought. This exhaustion, it's the evidence. It's the proof of the invisible weight you have been carrying all this time. It's a testament to your incredible strength, not a sign that it's gone. And maybe, just maybe, simply seeing that weight and acknowledging it for what it is the first real step toward true rest.